I'm answering 20 questions in under 8 minutes, so stay tuned. Where do you live? I live in a little island in the middle of the North Aegean, and it's called Lesvos, but I don't permanently live here because I also live in Norwich, England. What do you study? I study media studies at the University of East Anglia. Why do you study media? I study media because I am fascinated by how the media works, and especially how big a role media plays in today's society. When will you be back in the UK? So if all goes well, I'll be back in the UK at the end of March. Things have been getting in my way, trips have been cancelled, but hopefully end of March. In your opinion, what are the pros and cons on living on an island like Lesbos? And is there anything that you would change? So the pros and cons on living on an island, there is an abundance of pros. For example, the beauty and the serenity of living next to the sea, of the greenness, of nature, of everything. The only cons, I believe, is that society is very, very strict on you. And there are some unwritten rules in society that you kind of have to abide by. I'm not a big fan of gossiping, and that is a major thing in villages. So that is probably the main con. How did you build your confidence? So I get the compliment of you're very confident. And to be honest, it's not something I work on all the time. It's something that comes to me in a natural way. But if it doesn't come to you in a natural way, it's something that you have to manifest in. It's something that you kind of have to work on an individual basis. And step by step, with very little things, try to feel more confident in yourself. First step by loving yourself and understanding what works for you. And then slowly it will come. When you were a kid, what did you want to become? So when I was a kid, I actually wanted to become an actress or a singer. I loved the theatre and I loved anything to do with fine arts. If COVID wasn't a thing and you had a lot of money, where would you travel to and why? Top 2 places I'd love to visit at the moment is Australia or New Zealand, because they just feel like worlds away from here, and I'd just love to go somewhere out of Europe. If you could time travel back in time, where would you travel to? When would you travel to? So if I could time travel, I would definitely go to the time ancient Greece, so around 500 BC, the golden age of Pericles, just because we learn so much about it in history that I actually want to know if it is all true and really understand if what we're learning is BS or if it's actually true. Favorite singer? Beyonce and or Masego. Why is the reason you're so active on social media and in media in general? I started being really interested in social media when I started my IGTV channel last year, and a specific video informing people about a crisis that was going on in my area blew up for all the right reasons. Are you in a relationship? No, I'm currently not in a relationship. Who are you with at the moment? I'm with my dearest friend Angela that appeared in a previous video as well. Hi! And she's helping me remember some of the answers to the questions that you sent in.
So you can answer
that as well. Okay, I'm passing by a summer beach bar, so I'm just gonna make this question my own. What is your favorite drink? My favorite drink is an Aperol Spritz, but with a shot of orange juice, fresh orange juice. That is so picky, and I hate picky people, but it's gorgeous. You prefer living in Greece or the UK? So if it had the best of both worlds, I'd live in Greece in the summer and the UK in the winter time, but I'm kind of doing that already. But I think for the time being and the period I am in my life right now, I prefer to live in the UK, solely because it offers more opportunities. Dream place to live and why? If I could live for some period of my life somewhere, I'd be really intrigued in living in a country in Scandinavia, so Sweden, Denmark, Finland, Norway. I just think those countries, even though they are in Europe, they're so much ahead of like the Balkans and Greece.
Are you an early bird or a night owl? So I am probably an early bird because I'm more productive in the morning hours than I am the night hours, and I'm always the first person to go to sleep wherever I am. How are you mentally? So I'm doing all right mentally. I'm stressed about uni and work and finding a house for next year, but overall I'm quite at peace where I am right now, so I'm doing well. What inspires you? People inspire me. The constant support I get inspires me to do better and inspires me to keep going.
Favorite social media app? Instagram, because you can be creative in any form that you want.
And finally, what is one thing you'd like to learn this year?
I'd like to learn how to keep and manage my stress more efficiently and in a better way for me, rather than stressing over the top and being anxious over things that I can just simply not control. But yeah, that. So thank you guys for coming along with me today on my walk and answering some questions. I thank all the people that took the time to write these questions down in my Instagram, and ask me some more if you want to in the question box. I'm willing to answer anything and everything. Thanks for the continuous support, it means the world to me. So please like and subscribe and leave a comment. It will mean the world to me, and I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next video. Bye!